Noka behind you.
I'm trying to find the wet floor.
I'm trying to find the wet floor.
Excuse me.
How do you go to third
Has
person?
anyone seen any wet floor? Has anyone seen a wet floor? I am looking for a wet floor.
Where are you guys?
Hello.
We're in the arcade.
Alright, I'll come back later.
There's a bunch of people outside. You should go ask them if they've seen any wet floor.
This is gonna be fucking stupid.
Rolling
can I
around the
just-
arc.
Sir, have you seen a wet floor?
Should I just walk up to you and say,
Excuse me, Snake. Have you seen a wet floor? I'm looking for a wet floor. Sir. Oh, I'll keep looking. Responded!
What did he say?
He said, no, I haven't seen one. Excuse me. Have you seen a wet floor? Excuse me.
Sir, have you seen a wet floor anywhere?
Have you seen a wet floor?
I've seen a wet floor. Come back, I've seen a wet floor. I slipped here. I
There's...
slipped here.
Ah, this floor is very wet.
Yes, I can see the floor here is wet. Yes, the floor seems to be out of floor.
The floor.
The floor here is very wet.
The floor is wet.
The floor here.
The floor here is very wet. I'm sliding around all over the place, it's that wet.
If you were to ask the floor how dry it was, it would say that it isn't dry because it is wet. It is so wet. Sir,
My
the
point
floor
of
is
view-
wet.
My point of view
The
is
floor here has very high liquid content.
has very high liquid content.
Sir,
You know who else has
proceed with caution.
I am small.
Ocean Man?
Ocean man.
Sir, the floor
The
is
floor
wet.
here is wet.
We're gonna read random condos and ask them, sir, is there any wet floors? No,
So
no,
many
no.
wet floor signs.
We need to.
We must
find
we
a
must
wet
hunt
floor.
for the wet floors. We must hunt for the wet floors.
My melons.
We are
Excuse me,
looking
sir.
for a wet floor.
Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a wet
Excuse me,
floor?
sir, have you seen
Have
any
you
wet
seen
floors?
a wet floor,
We need wet floors located. Why do you have a gun?
sir?
Sir, have you seen a wet floor?
Where are the wet floors? Where are the wet floors?
Excuse me, Marnie. Have you seen a wet floor?
Ma'am, have you seen any?
Have you seen a wet floor?
Excuse me.
Have you seen a wet floor?
We're doing it for a
Okay.
gag.
Excuse
Have you
me.
seen a wet floor?
I
Sir,
am in search.
Wet floors.
I am in search.
Sir, have you
of a
seen a wet floor?
No.
Oh God, there's blood on the floor. It's wet floor. I
Oh
must
no, the
stand.
floor is wet now. Sir, I am in search of a
I
ground
am-
level
I'm
location
No, I'm
with
serving
high
my
liquid
purpose.
contents. Would you have any information on the locations of such an area?
Excuse me. Have you all seen any wet
Have you
floors?
seen any wet floors?
Sir, have you seen a wet
Skeleton
floor?
man, have you seen floors?
Okay,
Oh,
you
okay.
haven't seen any wet floors.
We understand.
Excuse me, Flamingo from
Have a nice day.
Rhythm Heaven. Have you seen any wet
Excuse
floors?
me. Have you seen a wet floor?
Okay. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen any wet floors?
We are looking for floors to stand on.
How'd you guys get into the game?
Where are the wet floor signs?
No, how did
We're
you play
wet
the
floor
game?
Roman
signs.
from Valorant, I,
I mean,
think.
the snow's pretty wet.
I mean,
Guys,
it's,
are you
it
in
is
the
frozen
game?
water, sure.
I am in search of a very specific environment. Would you happen to know the whereabouts of a ground
Wait, I know
level
where wet floors are, guys.
flat
Oh,
area contaminated by liquid content?
I mean, this isn't quite liquid yet, but it's close enough.
We shall stare at it until it becomes
Also,
a wet
it's called
floor.
the ocean.
the ocean,
What?
that's wet.
We need to
Follow.
find it.
we must go to the ocean. Let's go.
Follow the
Big
moon.
flat plane that's wet, that's the ocean.
We need to make sure people know that the floor is wet.
The floor is wet.
We have
Come
to
on, let's
tell
go.
them that we have to tell them that water is wet.
I'm lagging so much. I The floor here is very wet.
Yes, the floor here is very wet.
We shall stay here to alert
We will
those
tell
who
people
are not aware.
Tell people that the water is wet.
Sir, the water's wet.
Oh no, I'm
Sir,
drowning!
the
I'm
water is
drowning.
wet.
Oh,
Sir, that is not our
We
job.
tried
Our
to
job
warn
is to
you
tell
that
you the water is
was-
wet.
that the
The water is wet as well as the floor. The floor here is wet.
What are you looking at? I never thought.
A wet floor. Sir, there is a wet floor here.
Bro, quit following me! How about the dogs?
Sir.
Goddamn!
Oh my god.
There is a wet floor.
Sir, the floor is wet.
Yeah,
There's
look out.
high liquid content in this area.
It's very
There
high
is
liquid content.
so much liquid.
Goddamn.
This floor. There's a particular feature about this floor
You can go through it.
that is worth your knowing.
You can go through it.
It is very wet.
Guys, I see a fish. We gotta tell the dolphins that the floor. We
We-
gotta
we
tell the
must-
dolphins
we
that
must-
the floor's wet.
We must tell the dolphins the floor is wet.
Oh, we-
Dolphins, sir, sirs,
Dolphins.
Dolphin.
Dolphins.
Come here.
sirs, the floor is wet. Sir,
The floor is wet.
That floor is
This
slippery.
floor is wet.
The floor is slippery.
It's very
touch
wet.
sir, the floor is very
This
wet.
is a nice condo.
Hello.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me.
Have you seen
Have you
any
seen
wet
any wet
floors?
floors?
Sir, have
Oh,
you seen
God.
any wet floor?
There's a couple wet floors back in my house.
Floor is very wet.
Oh yeah, this floor is
Oh,
100%
God, this floor
wet.
is too shiny.
We
It's too
Isabel.
shiny. Your floor seems to be very liquid.
We will
content
make
rich.
sure people know that this floor is wet.
this is the wet floor area.
Thank you for alerting him. It's wet. Make sure no one comes down here.
Is this what caused the wet floor?
Yeah, my IV leaked.
I also really love this shrine to canvas not set.
Yeah, thanks. I don't
It's
know.
a beautiful shrine.
I'll put a wet floor sign there for you guys.
That would be most appreciated,
Wet
as there is a
floor
wet
shrine.
floor. That's a Scubus! That's a Scubus! Excuse me, Scubus.
Excuse me, Scubus. Have you seen any wet floors?
Have you seen
High
a wet
content
floor?
Water floor.
No.
I don't know who should be more afraid, us or him looking at us.
I think we should be afraid.
You guys should definitely be more afraid.
Excuse me, sir. Have you seen any flooring with high content of water?
Actually, yeah, follow me.
Take us to a ground level domain with excess liquid content.
That floor around here can get pretty wet whenever, someone wants to go on the toilet, you know? Just look out for that.
Why is there a prompt?
Go down the shitter.
The floors seem wetter down here.
Oh,